Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Into the Quantum Day 2. We are talking about the secret to alignment today. If you are catching the replay, say hello in the comments, please. I'd love to know that you are here and you are watching. And please know if you are catching the replay, you can put in questions. You can ask whatever you'd like. Currently, as we're doing this live this week, if you ask questions later, I might miss them. Be sure to tag me too while we're doing that this week so that I can make sure that I get your answers to you. Now, if you're watching this in like 2022 or something like that and I'm not answering you, that's just because we've moved on and we're doing other things, but I'd be happy to support you in whatever way I can. And if you're coming in live, say hello in the comments. I'm going to make sure that I am good everywhere. That you can hear me, that you can see me, all of the good things. I'm so excited to talk about the secret to alignment today. It looks like I'm live. Oh, hi, Arlene. Good morning. Good morning. So comments are not working on my phone today. Of course. So I will come back and check on these a lot. So feel free to comment in here. How are you, Arlene? How are you doing? How is your day going so far? I'd love to know. I guess what I'll have to do is, let's see, maybe I can make this big. That way I can stay on top. Okay. That way I can stay. We're going to mute me, and there we go. Okay. Hopefully I'll be able to see. Oh, really well, very busy. Perfect. I know, very busy. I know this feeling. I've been trying to change my language around busy lately. Hi, Deborah. You made it, and doing laundry and tuning in at the same time. Perfect. That's awesome. Yay. Yeah, it's so good to see you. I'm so glad you're here live, Deborah. And everybody else say hi, 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 hi. I'm going to cough. You know, I have allergies. All the good things. So today we're talking about the secret to alignment. Yesterday we talked about manifesting all the good things. Today is all about the secret to alignment. Tomorrow is about taking a quantum leap. So everything that we talk about ends up layering on top of each other. So what we talked about yesterday is going to layer on top of what we talk about today, and today, yesterday, and today for tomorrow, which is great. I love that. It's also not very clean. So what I like about this process is that it can feel a little bit messy, and we can be okay in the messy. We can be okay with things feeling like a little out of sorts when we're talking about these things, because it is a little bit like a lot and a little bit out of sorts. So, and this will make more sense as we go on. The information is very clean. The feeling will be a little out of sorts. If you signed up for this masterclass, you will receive a bonus PDF today, yesterday and tomorrow. And also today I'm sending you a meditation. If you have not signed up for this, so you're watching this video through this group and you did not sign up for this masterclass, you still can. Just send me a DM and I will get you the link to sign up. Replays are saved in the announcements section of this group, and also under guides. There's an Into the Quantum guide now. That's very exciting. I'm going to see who's here. Michelle, you get to stay for a bit today. That's so exciting. Yay, I'm so excited you're here. Woohoo! This is such a nice little crowd we've got going on. I'm really excited about it. So to begin, the first thing I want to do is ask you if you have any questions about yesterday. So if you do, please pop those into the comments now, and I'd be happy to answer them. And then we're going to do a little bit of a meditation to get ourselves connected into today and the information for today. Somebody did ask yesterday in the comments about gratitude, and if gratitude plays a piece in the whole manifestation process. And I say yes, 100%. Gratitude plays a huge piece. And we'll be talking a bit about gratitude today in terms of energy and how to move energy. But I thought that was such a great question. It's kind of something that I might have missed yesterday because it's just a foundation to all of the work that I do. But just in case, if anybody else had that question, yes, gratitude plays a huge role in manifestation. Another thing that plays a huge role, which we'll be talking a little bit more about tomorrow, is the concept of letting go of the how. So letting go of how will this work? How will we get what we would like to get? How will we manifest everything? The how really isn't up to us. We'll be talking about that a little bit more tomorrow. So it doesn't look like there's any questions coming through. So what we're going to do is we are going to get grounded so that all of the information goes into us. Like I said yesterday, feel free to take notes. You don't have to. You can just let all of this absorb into your system, and then I'll be sending you a bonus PDF and the replay so you can watch this again if you want to, and then kind of figure out what's aligned to you. So if you are not driving or walking, I invite you to get settled in your seat, and I'm going to get some music going for us. If I can move my Facebook thing here and get to the music part. And so what I'd like for you to do is just get grounded in your seat if you can. Put your feet on the floor. Allow your shoulders to relax. You can close your eyes if you're not driving or walking or in any kind of situation where it wouldn't be appropriate for you to close your eyes. You can also do this with your eyes open if you like. That's not what I want. This with your eyes open if you like. That's not what I want. This with your eyes open if you like. Of course, that's not going to work. Let's see here. I'm going to put that down there. Let's try this again. And then maybe we can get the music. Because we don't want to hear me talking over everything, right? Let's see. Play. Okay, I hope you can hear that music okay. All right, so get in your chair, take in a deep breath. Breathe in your nose. Feel free to close your eyes. Let the air out of your mouth. This is actually an energy practice that I'll be sharing with you in a little bit. But what we're going to do is we're just going to let ourselves feel connected to our chairs or wherever we are right now that is stabilizing us to the planet, whether that's our feet, the chairs we're sitting in, the floor. We're going to take in a deep breath again, and we are going to let the air go through our noses, down into our lungs, all the way to our bellies, fill up our bellies, and then come back out. And now we're sort of doing that as we're practicing this deep breath in, all the way down to our bellies, and then back out. Just imagine that there's clean energy going into your body. And any stale energy that needs to come out naturally does through your mouth. And again, in through your nose. Clean energy in all the way through your body. And then back out. And I'd like to invite you to imagine that there's a bright white light that's sort of like a cord that is making its way from out in the universe, out from deep, deep, deep in the universe, and it's coming towards you. Not in a scary way, not in a, oh, I'm going to get hit by this way. In a very gentle, this light is meant for you kind of way. If you can hear someone doing yard work outside, my apologies. I was not planning on that. Taking a deep breath and allow for that light to enter in through your crown chakra, which is at the top of your head. And it's going to go through your entire chakra system, which is straight down your body. If you're not familiar with chakras, no worries. Just imagine that this light is going from your head down to your tailbone. And then it is leaving your tailbone and going into the earth. Taking a deep breath. Allow that light to anchor in deep into the earth, into our Mother Earth. We are fully connected. We have the energy from the divine, and we have the energy from the earth supporting us. Just allow yourself to take another deep breath in and then out. Now this light can remain if you would like for it to. If that feels uncomfortable to you, you can retract the light from the universe and have it go completely into your body. Have it meet your heart. And same thing with the earth. Allow that light to come in and retract and hit your heart. And then you can allow for that light to just sit there in your heart. Taking a deep breath. And you are grounded. You can open your eyes when you are ready. I hope that felt amazing. I love that. I don't know who's doing yard work, but I'm not happy with them. It's like Wednesday at noon. What? No, Thursday at noon. What are we doing? Oh, well. Okay, I'm going to get back to my comments here. And let's see. Here we go. I don't want that, though. I want that to be big. Sorry about that. And then we're going to do that. All right, so it doesn't look like we have any questions from yesterday. So I feel like we must be aligning and things are feeling good. If questions come up, please put them in the comments. If I'm not answering them, it's just because I can't see them. And I will come back and answer them later. So the secret to alignment and aligning and calibrating your energy is what we are going to talk about today. So I'd like for you to think about this for a minute and feel free to put an answer into the comments. What do you think impacts your energy the most? It could be your physical energy, your mental energy, your spiritual energy, your auric energy. What do you think impacts your energy the most? In a positive or negative way, doesn't matter. Let's see if there's any comments. For me, I was telling you yesterday, something that impacts my energy is food. Food has a direct impact to how I feel. How about for you? I'd love to know. And I'm going to keep going because there is a little bit of a delay. So the law of attraction works on energy. It calibrates to energy. So if your energy is closed or repelling, the universe doesn't know and can't align and calibrate to what you want. You can say 1,000,000 times what you desire. 1,000,000 times. I desire $1 million. I desire the love of my life. I desire a house in the mountains. I desire clients to come into my realm. I desire whatever it is, the most healthy body that I possibly could have. But if your energy is saying something else, your actions and your energy are saying something else, the universe doesn't know and can't bring you what you desire. It can't open you up to the opportunity to have the things that you desire. When you are in alignment, you are able to manifest your desires more easily and cleanly. Arlene says mental. Mental energy. Yes. Yeah, we're going to be talking about that today. Your mental energy affects your body, it affects your mind, it affects everything. So, when you are in alignment, you are able to manifest your desires more easily and cleanly. I just said that, I wanted to say it again. So I want to share with you an energetic equation that's going to be really interesting. I made it up, which I'm super excited about. But I want to explain it a little bit further before I share this with you. So we are all energy. Everything about us is energy. Our bodies are energy. What's within us is energy. We have an auric energy around us. We live around energy. The table is energy. The lamps are energy. My ring light is energy. My computer is energy. My glass of water is energy. It's all energy, right? And we are either magnetizing or repelling all of the time. And this is not necessarily in a good or bad way. There's always a positive, there's always a negative, and there's always a neutral, kind of like in cells, right? So at any kind of energetic frequency, there's going to be a positive, there's going to be a negative, and there's going to be a neutral. So the easiest way I can explain this is through a selling or marketing perspective, which I think will help because I think all of us are in some sort of business where we have to market ourselves. So for me, some people will be fully attracted to what I offer. Hopefully you, since you're here. Some will be completely repelled by what I offer. They're going to be like, that girl is not for me. And some will just be neutral. They'll just be like, well, that's interesting, and maybe I'll keep her in my realm, but I'm not feeling like positively or negatively charged. This is the same as anything that happens in the universe. Your goals will be energetically aligned to what you desire. So that will be a positive thing. But along the way, you will be repelling things as well with your energetic frequency. And so when I'm speaking about this, I'm going to be speaking about some things that get in the way of our energy that might cause us to be repelled to what we desire. But I also want you to think about it in the broader sphere of things, that we are always attracting and repelling, and unless we're in that neutral state, and that's okay. So here we go. I am actually going to copy and paste this energy equation into the comments because I want you to be able to read it, and you should be able to copy it and paste it into whatever you like, or you can come back, and I'm also going to put this in the PDF that I send to you. So the energy equation, which is the Catherine Pfeiffer energy equation, is, I hope that popped through for you. So what it is the energy in your body plus the energy in your mind, which is your beliefs, thoughts, and subconscious thoughts, plus the energy in your spirit, which is your higher self, spiritual you, plus the energy that is around you, your micro and macrocosms, and we're going to talk a lot about that in a few minutes. But that's like the people around you and things around you and like the news and social media and stuff like that, equals the energetic frequency in your aura and the energy that you emit. So the energy in your body, the energy in your mind, the energy in your spirit, and the energy around you equals the energetic frequency of you. The energy that is in you and that you absorb directly impacts the energy that you emit, so that you portray or that you put out into the world. The energy in you, in your being, the energy that comes into your energetic field that you absorb directly impacts the energy that you emit. If you have any questions about that, put them in the comments. So, the secret to alignment is being conscious of what is impacting your energy, moving your energy, and emitting energy that is clean to you. The secret to alignment, I'm going to say it again. I feel like I'm just feeling like I need to repeat myself a couple of times. So I'm not trying to be irritating. I just really wanted to code into you. The secret to alignment is being conscious of what is impacting your energy, moving your energy, and emitting energy that is clean to you. We're going to walk through this process in just a minute. Don't worry. So this girl that I follow said this really cool thing today in an Instagram post that I really liked. She was talking about how people ask her how does she do what she does? How does this happen for her? And her comment was, it isn't about what we do. It's about who we are when we do it. Her name is Melanie Ann Layer. She's Melanie Ann Layer on Facebook, and then also or on Instagram, and then also Alpha Femme with FEMME. What I really liked what she had to say with that. It isn't about what we do. It is about who we are when we do it. It's kind of cool, right? And I thought that was all about energy. It's about who we are. It's about what we're admitting, right? So, the first step in this whole energetic process, in the equation, the first step is to be conscious and to become conscious of what is impacting your energy on a body, mind, spirit, and community level. So let's dive into each one of those. Your body, the energy in your body, is your emotions. If you have anxiety or stress or trauma, your body holds all of that. Your body holds those feelings, those emotions. Your body is your nervous system, like we were talking about yesterday. You have a whole nervous system. And there is an energetic frequency that happens within your body. So food is a very easy thing to talk about. When we eat things that make us feel like crap, our energy feels like crap. Our emotions are the same way. If we are holding emotions in our body that feel, then we're holding them in our body, and our body just kind of has this energy of, If we are feeling really good and we're feeling like connected, or we're feeling supported, or we're feeling happy even, our bodies emit an energy with that. Emotions also affect our mind. We'll get there in just a second. There's a great book out there that I've heard is great. I haven't read it yet, but it's really interesting if you're curious about how our bodies hold trauma. It's called Your Body Keeps the Score, and it's by Bessel van der Kolk. And there's another book that I've read a little bit of, but I can't remember the name of it right now, but I'll post it in this group. And it's also about our energy and our bodies, and how our bodies can process our energy. And when we're talking about trauma, we're not necessarily talking about like big traumas, like a car accident. Absolutely, our bodies are going to hold that trauma. But our bodies also hold trauma from memories and actions and things that have happened in our lives. And so we hold these different traumas in our body. I had a breakup with a friend a few years ago, and I kept having these memories of this friendship. It was kind of a traumatic breakup. I wasn't prepared for it. I didn't know it was coming. It ended in a really weird way. And I went to therapy. This was part of the things that I was speaking with my therapist about. And because I wasn't able to let it go. And we talked about how this experience created trauma in my body. I was like, that's just weird. A breakup with a friend caused trauma in my body. And that just sounds strange to me, but it was really true. I was holding these pieces in my body that were held on because of this friendship that ended in this really horrible, not horrible, but not great way. So it's something to think about. And also within your nervous system is holding all of you. It's calibrating all of the time to keep you safe, to keep you whole, to keep you feeling okay. And so we have to allow for that energy to flow and then allow it to shift if we need to. Do you have any questions about that? I'm not seeing any questions, so I'm hoping we're good. So this is all just information for you. We're going to be talking about how to move your energy in just a minute. So I'm going to go through each section and then I'm going to share with you how to move your energy. So the energy in your mind can be thoughts, beliefs, actions, emotions, words. Words are a huge one. These are all things that can create energetic frequencies in our life. So the energy of our thoughts, what our thoughts dictate in the world, what our beliefs dictate, what our actions, how we move ourselves, what we decide to do, that's energy. And then as well, our feelings. Our feelings happen in our mind as well as our body. The energy in your spirit is your spiritual connection with your higher power or your consciousness. So when you're thinking about that, you're thinking about the spiritual connection with the divine, whatever you think of as the divine for you. And then the energy of what's around you is the energy of people who are around you. It's the energy of what you consume on social media or the news, all that digital stuff that we get. The energy of what's around you is in the microcosms and the macrocosms. So the microcosms are the things, the groups around you that are really close. The macrocosms are the bigger entities. So when I worked at the Crisis Recovery Center in Anchorage, Alaska, that little unit of 16 beds was the microcosm to the macrocosm, which is the company, and the company was the Providence Health System, and that was the macrocosm. So you can apply that to anything in your life. The microcosm could be your little family. The macrocosm could be the entire family with cousins and grandparents and, all of that. So the more that you can consciously, energetically receive instead of absorb, the better. However, we can't control what we absorb. We can't control what comes into our life because we don't live in a bubble. I can't control if Jackson, my son, walks in the door and he's in a really crappy mood. I can't control that, and his mood might affect me. He might be like sassy to me, and I might be kind of like a little bit feeling sassy too, and then we're just in a moment of being sassy together. We can't control what we absorb or what comes around us, but we can control how we react to it, and we can control how we process that, and we can control how we move through it. So the secret to alignment and calibration to your highest good is to move your energy and to create space for energetic receiving. And this is all part of the manifestation process. This whole idea of calibrating to your highest good, it's calibrating to what is in alignment to that. Remember, we were talking yesterday about the timeline and the timeline of you receiving what you desire or whatever that is. So if we're thinking about her and we're thinking about the woman who has the things that we desire, then the secret is the alignment and the calibration to her and moving our energy to create space for that energetic receiving. Okay, I am not seeing any questions. So I'm going to X out of this really quick and get on here. I'm not seeing any questions. So, okay, we're good. I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything. How you move your energy. So what we just talked about, and I know that this is a lot, I know this is really heady up here, okay? So feel free to watch this again, and also feel free to ask any questions, and if I'm not seeing questions, I'd be happy to come back and answer them. And you know me, I'm not gonna hold back. So, like I was saying, if we're thinking about what the energy is in our bodies, our minds, our spirit, and what's around us, we can then figure out how to move our energy for our highest good, so that when we are emitting energy into the universe and into the world for the things that we want to attract, we are able to pull them in a clean way and in a purposeful way. So, moving your energy looks like this. For the energy in your mind, we did a little bit of this work yesterday. We want to reprogram our beliefs and thoughts. Not all of them, just the ones that aren't serving us. So, the questions that you can ask yourself, you can start to be curious about whether or not the beliefs or thoughts are true. Does this thought align with me? Does this thought serve me? How can I see this a different way? How can I see this in another way? Start to think about what are you attracting and what are you repelling with your thoughts, words, or actions. What are you saying? What are you thinking? What are you doing? And is this in alignment to my highest good? What are you investing your time, your energy, your money in? And is this in alignment to your highest good? So things that you could be saying that could get in your way could be, that's not meant for me, or people like us don't have those sorts of things, or that's just not in the cards for me. This is the way that it is. And you could be thinking that, and then your actions could be following through with that. So, ways to move your energy with your mind is to ask yourself those questions, and then also reprogram your mind. You can use mantras, and when you use a mantra, I recommend feeling it into your body, allowing your nervous system to code it in. There is an app that I really like, and it's called I Am. I, like the letter I, and then am, A-M. And you can get the free version, and it just pops up and populates mantras. But you can also you can pay for it and put in your own mantras, and that's really fun. So, the I Am app, I really recommend that. I have the paid version, and then I have a widget on my phone that pops these little mantras up all the time. And when they pop up, I can read them, and then I can be like, oh, I code this into my body. I feel this into my nervous system. You can also, to move energies, to have a gratitude practice. You can do this really easily by starting and ending your day with what you're grateful for. So in the morning when I wake up, before my feet hit the floor, I actually feel what I'm grateful for. I think about the things that I'm grateful for before I even get out of bed. And then I do the same thing before I go to bed, before I go to sleep. Some people recommend writing it down. I think that's great too, because then you're really solidifying the gratitude, but you don't have to. Another way to move your energy for your mind is journaling, doing stream of conscious journaling. And then a final way you can do, there's lots and lots of ways, but these are just some suggestions, is you can do mirror work. I was doing this before I got on here. So you can look in the mirror, you can look into your eyes, and you can tell yourself how amazing you are. You're like, I got this. This is amazing. I am amazing. I'm fabulous. And you can say all kinds of things. You can say you. If I doesn't feel comfortable, you'd be like, you are beautiful. You are amazing. You're super smart. You've got this. Wow, you've gotten through so much. You do so much while you're looking at yourself in the mirror and really making eye contact with yourself in the mirror. So, to move the energy in your spirit is through your spiritual practice. And you can do that through meditation, through prayer. I actually think that part of my spiritual practice is hypnosis, which I'm doing I pay for this hypnosis app called Grace Space. And that's part of my spiritual practice because I really connect in with myself on a deep spiritual level. You can do journaling. You can do spirit guide work with your journal. You can do morning pages with your journal where you wake up and you just do stream of conscious downloading from spirit with writing. You can connect in with the earth by going outside, putting your bare feet in the earth. You can connect by opening your chakras for spiritual moving. There's also two things that I recommend for spiritual energy moving. One of them is cord cutting, and then the other one is a bubble ritual. I do both of these at night before I go to bed, and there are lots of ways that you can do this, but the way that I do it is that I imagine every single person that I have interacted with throughout the day. And it doesn't matter who. It could be my kids, it could be my husband, it could be you, it could be anyone. And I imagine these people, these things. I even do this with Instagram often, where I just imagine my phone. And you can think about those people, and you can imagine that there's a cord between you and that person or that entity. And then you can imagine cutting the cord yourself with a pair of scissors. You can also ask Archangel Michael to help you if you prefer that. I just do it myself. You can cut that cord, and then you can send that person's energy on their way. Say, thank you so much for being a part of my life today. And even if it's somebody, I really recommend this if you have an interaction with someone that's not pleasant or that's emotionally charged, for sure do this. And then you can send their energy on their way. I actually imagine them going to their own beds and like their energy just being taken care of. And then you can call back your own energy and say, what's mine, transmute back to me. What's theirs, transmute back to them. And then you can believe that that energy that's yours is clean and that they have their energy. And then right after that, I imagine a bubble covering my entire house and keeping me safe for the night. My bubble is usually gold or sparkly, but I imagine this golden bubble go completely over my house from all directions so that we are all safe to sleep and no energies can come in. And that feels really good to me. Whew. So energy in your body, how to move that is through dancing, sweating, walking, orgasms, salt baths. You can actually move energy by taking a salt bath and allowing the salt to move and detox your body. Epsom salts is what I would recommend. Connecting with the earth by putting your feet into the ground or being outside in nature. Connecting with your chakras, connecting your chakras with the universe and with the earth, kind of like what we just did with that golden light where it comes all the way through. And you can also do breathing and breath work. So, that's a lot of moving energy, right? So to receive energy that's clean for you, I recommend getting conscious about the kind of energy that you receive and to receive from connections that light you up. So whether that's people, places, or things, receive energy that feels good. Receive energy from connections that activate you. So whether that's a person, a place, or a thing that activates you, receive energy cleanly and consciously from them. Receive energy from books, social media accounts, or programs that elevate you. You can receive energy from spiritual practices with meditation, prayer, nature, going to a sermon, going and hearing someone that spiritually lights you up. You can receive energy from that. You can receive energy from buying something that is aligned with you. So exchanging money is actually an energetic exchange. And so when you purchase something that feels aligned to you, you're actually receiving energy. And you can also receive energy from selling your services. So selling whatever your work or your business offers and receiving financial compensation is receiving energy. You can also receive energy from other people's bodies, from hugs, touching, from kissing and sex. You can receive energy from another human being. And you can receive energy from yourself. So you can offer yourself clean energy through any of those practices, and then just allowing yourself to receive. You can receive energy from the universe by allowing the energy to come through. Here's something. Yeah, the comments came back. Giving things away. Yes, that is an energetic exchange for sure. I love giving things away. Love it. It's one of my favorite things to do. That's awesome. Yeah. So, we are just about to end. So if you have any questions, let me know. The you that has what you desire. So we talked about the you that has what you desire, what you are manifesting. We talked about her yesterday. What does her energy look and feel like? How does she calibrate to her higher self? That is your question for today. And then your homework for today is to move your energy in some way or another. Just move it. Move your energy. And I'll send out a bonus PDF and meditation for you to try so you can play around with that. So our masterclass is complete, and I'd love to share with you a couple of things that I have. There's a new thing I'm really excited about. So yesterday I shared about the energy effect. The Energy Effect is a 4-week live program that I will be hosting in October. There are 2 calls per week throughout the month of October. It's all live. It's actually a channeled program, so I'll be channeling it kind of in the moment. Some of it live on the calls, but also right before the calls. So I'm organized. But this is all about what we've been talking about today. We're going to be going really deep into energy and how to connect your energy to align to the things that you desire. So today and tomorrow, that program is actually $111. And then yesterday and today it was $111. So today until tomorrow at 11:50 a.m. it will be $111. And then it's going to go up to $333 for the weekend. And then when I launch it to like the whole general public, I haven't sent an email out about this or talked about it on social media, it'll be $555. So I will put a link for that in the comments. And then I also, because we've been talking about financial freedom a lot lately, I have a program that is already available, and it's called the Prosperity Blueprint. This is my abundance program. I have 10 prosperity principles that I talk about. I'm going to be adding to that soon. There's a section on what thwarts you or gets in the way of your prosperity. And then there's a section about how to actually code your unique prosperity. That one is $333. And I'm going to post this in here for you. There you go. So that's a great one if you're wanting to increase your prosperity on all levels. It's my abundance program. So if you were thinking about abundance, maybe not financially, but you're thinking about abundance in relationships or abundance in your home life or whatever, we talk about that. And then I have 2 spots for this new program. It's called the Leadership Portal. I'll be emailing all about it in the email today when I send it out. But if you're interested in it, feel free to DM me because there is no web page. This is a private Voxer experience with me. So it's 6 weeks. It's got 2 one-on-one calls, a full Voxer experience. Voxer is like a walkie-talkie app or a voice messaging app. So you leave messages for me, I leave messages for you, and a lot of our work is through those conversations. We're going to be talking about leadership codes, wealth codes, high performance codes, magnetism codes. There'll be some psychic downloads from me. We'll do subconscious and nervous system releasing and recoding, and also talk about how to run a pleasure-led business and have pleasure-led marketing. So cool. So that is a 6-week program. It's a private program. It's just me and the other person. I have 2 spots available for that, and it is $3,333. So if you're interested in that, feel free to DM me. I don't have a webpage for that one. And that's what I've got for you today. So tomorrow, we're going to be talking about quantum expansion, quantum leaping. It's going to tie everything together. It's going to be so good. I can't wait. If you have any questions, come back, ask them. I would love to answer them. I'd love to support you in whatever you're manifesting right now. So let me know if there's anything I can do to support you through that. And I'm sending my love. Thank you for being here live, everyone. And also everyone who catches the replay. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye.